Burkina Faso youngest president, Ibrahim Traore, accused African leaders of beggary at the Russia-Africa Summit in St. Petersburg, Russia. Traore, 35, who came to power in a coup and became the world's youngest leader, thanked Russian President Vladimir Putin for deciding to send free grain to African countries and expressed that Africa should become self-sufficient in food by the next summit. He criticized African leaders for being puppets to the Western world. He accused them of being too willing to follow the dictates of Western governments and international financial institutions with remorse. And he argued that this was preventing Africa from achieving true independence and making the continent poor. Listen to his speech at the summit.
Les questions que mes générations se posent sont les suivantes, si je peux me résumer. C'est de ne pas comprendre comment l'Afrique, avec tant de richesses sur notre sol, avec une nature généreuse, de l'eau, du soleil en abondance, l'Afrique est aujourd'hui le continent le plus pauvre. L'Afrique est un continent affamé. Et comment se fait-il que les chefs d'État traversent donc le monde à mendier? Voici des questions que nous nous posons et que nous n'avons pas de réponse jusque-là. Nous avons l'occasion de tisser de nouvelles relations. Et j'espère que ces relations puissent être les meilleures pour donner un meilleur avenir à nos peuples. Pour ce qui concerne le Burkina Faso, aujourd'hui nous sommes confrontés depuis plus de 8 ans à la forme de manifestation la plus barbare, la plus violente du néocolonialisme, de l'impérialisme. L'esclavage qu'on tend encore à nous imposer.
Who is Captain President Ibrahim Traore? On September 30th, 2022, Captain Ibrahim Traore led a military coup in Burkina Faso, overthrowing the government of Paul-Henry Sandaogo Damiba. On October 21st, 2022, Traore was sworn in as transitional president and head of state of Burkina Faso. He was also appointed Supreme Chief of the Burkinabe Armed Forces. He is the youngest head of state in the world. Ibrahim Traore was born in 1988 in Bondokuy, Burkina Faso. He attended primary school in his hometown and secondary school in Bobo-Dioulasso, Burkina Faso's second largest city. In 2006, he entered the University of Ouagadougou, graduating in 2009 with honors. Later in 2009, he enlisted in the Burkinabe army. He quickly impressed his superiors and was sent for anti-aircraft training in Morocco. In 2014, he was promoted to lieutenant. In 2018, Traore served with the United Nations peacekeeping forces in northern Mali. He participated in several counter-insurgency operations against militant Islamics and ethnic insurgents. He was commended for showing bravery in these encounters by his superiors. Traore rallied the soldiers and led a coup against Paul-Henry Sandaogo Damiba inside his residence and demanding his resignation. After successfully orchestrating his coup, Captain Traore reportedly told government officials, "I know I'm younger than most of you here. We didn't want what happened, but we didn't have a choice." President Ibrahim Traore's speech at the Russia-African Summit has gained him a lot of fans from across the continent and earned him a lot of admirers overnight. It is indeed baffling that Africa, blessed with vast natural resources, continues to tussle with poverty to the extent that it relies on foreign aid. This paradox can be attributed to a combination of historical factors, including colonial exploitation, limited infrastructure, debt burden, and trade barriers in terms of trade. Additionally, weak governance, political instability, and widespread corruption has undermined effective institutions and hindered economic growth. Mismanagement of resources and lack of transparency can divert public funds away from development initiatives. President Traore also talked about the irony of African leaders seeking foreign aid from the West, despite overseeing countries with vast natural resources. By voicing the frustrations and long-held questions of many Africans, Traore has emerged as a symbol of hope for change and a catalyst for challenging the status quo in Africa's leadership. As a young leader, Traore's advantage lies in his ability to connect with the aspirations of African youth, who make up about 40% of the continent's population. Many young Africans are eager to identify with leaders who can bring about innovative approaches to governance and tackle long-standing challenges. Traore's youthfulness thus brings a sense of relatability and reminds us of Thomas Sankara, a charismatic anti-colonist, whose brief time at the helm of Burkina Faso is remembered for his revolutionary socio-economic and political vision, specifically the rejection of Western economic and political support for his West African nation. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.